Hi everyone. This is how I do my base makeup, or a video on how I do my base makeup. I decided to do this video instead of like a cool look or whatever, just like a basic thing, because this is how I do my makeup. I do my makeup the same for every look I do, besides like actual look itself, but like foundation, concealer, all that stuff, I do it all the same. So I figured I might as well make a video on how I do it so that I don't have to include it in like every video. I can just have this, and then other videos I can focus more on like the important stuff, you know? Does that make sense? This video shows how I do this, so if you care, keep watching. The first thing I do is I take my Glamouflage by Hard Candy concealer. I think this is in the shade Light, but it kind of rubbed off, so I don't know. And I just put like a good amount on my eyelid, and then I set it with my Coty Airspun powder. Baby, be my diamonds and gold. To blend the concealer out, I used a Sephora brand beauty blender, and to set it, I used just like a dollar store, like drugstore beauty blender. Usually I do my brows after foundation, but because of what I look like without eyebrows, I'm gonna do those as one of the first steps. A lot of people ask me to do like a brow tutorial, but since they're shaved, I do them like, I can do them different shapes every day, so I don't know like what shape people want to see, but these were the this was the shape I was feeling today, so I'll show you how to do that. First, I take my EcoTools angled brush and my Anastasia dip brow in ash brown. I used to have ebony, I think that's how you say it, and I liked that one better, but this one will work for now. I start off just like doing a shape, I guess. I usually don't like to start from the front because then it'll be too dark, so I kind of start in the middle. So I get like a general shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because I am going to conceal it after. But I start to blend it towards the front, and then I go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and Espresso, and I just kind of try to draw a little hair, and I just start off light, and then I do a couple darker ones to make them look more realistic. I thought you were different, telling me what is. Now that I have like a general shape, I'm gonna go in with my same Glamouflage concealer and this is an e.l.f. lip brush, but I use it as a concealer brush. And I just kind of clean it up, I guess. I don't really do too much. Baby, wanna watch me die. So after this is usually, if I was doing like a look, I would do my eyeshadow right now, but I'm not doing any eyeshadow today, so I'm gonna just start with my primers while I'm putting on my lashes, because it kind of saves time if you're doing them in between each other while they're drying. So first I start off with my NYX Angel Veil primer. I just rub that in everywhere. I just remembered that somebody also wanted to see how I do my eyeliner. So before I do that, I'm gonna take my NYX No Filter primer and rub that in everywhere too. So to do my eyeliner, I use the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I think this is the best liquid eyeliner, but it dries up very quick, so I've had to buy like 4. So I start like right there, you see? And I kind of, at first there's a lot more product on it, so I like to make it thick there and then go back when there's less product to make it thinner in the front. Just start off like this, and then from the bottom I make a line like that, and then I connect them. Like that, and I fill it in. And when I mess up, I just take my concealer brush, and there's usually a little bit of concealer still on it. And since that one is like, it was just a little dot, I can just do it with the brush. I just kind of go in and make it thicker where I want it thicker and try to fix everything. Now that it's really big, I'm gonna conceal it some more. Wander through the dead with you caught up in my head, thinking I'm a flip and fill my brain with lead. I don't really like how that looks, but it's good enough. So next I'm going to be putting on lashes. These are from Kiss Lashes. I don't remember the name because I always throw away the boxes to my lashes and put them in a lash container and then forget what they're called. But I will try to find these ones and put them in the description. I'm going to be using the Duo Lash Glue, the only good lash glue. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, I take my eyelash curler and my CoverGirl So Lashy mascara, curl those and put mascara on before putting on lashes. To apply my lashes, I always use tweezers, and I start on the outer corner and then go in the inner corner. I don't think these are dry all the way. I kind of like to put on lashes before they're like 100% tacky because then you have more room to like get them exactly where you want. But I just start off right in the outer corner, and I like them to face up because then they're always like longer looking, because when you apply lashes downwards, like they look different. I just do that. And then I go back over and make sure like every part is like all the way on. Like that. While I'm waiting for this lash to get tacky, I'm gonna apply the Honeydew Me Up Primer by NYX. And this one's kind of sticky, so I just put a little bit on both cheeks and kind of pat it in everywhere. After the primer's all dry, I go in with my NYX. I use a lot of NYX, but my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I'm almost out of this again. This is like my 6th bottle. I'm in the shade Vanilla, and I do usually like 2 drops on one cheek if I even have enough left. Usually I do 2 drops on one cheek and 1 drop on the other cheek, but today we're gonna have to settle for less. And then I take this beauty blender from Sephora and I just blend it out everywhere. Next, I'm going with my Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. I am in the shade Fair Neutral. Since I use less foundation, I'm gonna be using a little more concealer. I just put it under my eyes, and then anywhere else where I need it, I just kind of use my beauty blender and it'll have a lot on there. Because a little bit of this concealer goes a long way, but as you can see, I'm not using a little bit, so it goes an even longer way. Using the same beauty blender again. And before I start to crease, I set it with my Airspun powder again. And that's just under my eyes. Everywhere else I don't need powder until later. So after this, I take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and get a little more of the Airspun powder, and I put it everywhere. And usually this would be the step where I would normally do my brows, but right now I'm just gonna darken them a little bit because I like them to match my hair. To darken them, I just go over them with black eyeshadow, and this is just an eyeshadow palette that I bought for $1 on Amazon. Probably isn't safe to use, but I'm cheap and I don't care. I'm going with the black shade and the same brush and just going from the tails and then blending it forward. sometimes after this step I need to reconceal it, but this one's fine so far. Also, a lot of the time, or 99% of the time, I bake my eyebrows with my airspun powder before adding the black shadow, so now it's too late and I forgot, but it's fine. Usually that is what I would do. I am going to go back in with my So Lashy mascara by CoverGirl, and I just put mascara on to try to blend my real eyelashes with my fake eyelashes. Maybe let's just see what these clouds do. I'm not so. Next, I get this highlighter from Mally called Glowing Goddess Illuminizer. It looks like this, but it's not really like a super bright highlighter. Take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and I just put a little bit on my chin and my forehead just to get a little extra shine. You can't tell, but in real life you can tell. It's a little sparkly. There you go. I go in with my Sephora Outrageous Curl Mascara and I do my bottom eyelashes. Can't really see my bottom eyelashes that much on camera. They look kind of gross on camera. In real life, they're fine. I go in with my Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and I take this bronzer brush by e.l.f. The brush is by e.l.f. This is by Benefit. I have like pretty much none of this left. Like actually, like this step is probably gonna not be in my everyday makeup anymore because I'm too broke to buy more. So I use this. It's just like a lighter base. This isn't my contour. Like this is how I make sure my contour's blended. So I blend this all the way in. Then I go in with my Anastasia bronzer in Tawny. And this one's darker, so this is how I actually contour. And it looks a lot darker on camera. My lighting is this way, so on this side it kind of looks light, and then on this side it looks way darker, but it's the same. I go in with my this Mary Kay brush, and the blush I use the most is Color Icon Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink, but I like a lot of blush, so I also use the blush to kind of blend out the bronzer some more so it looks not more natural, but more put together. Natural's not always what we're going for. So after this, I go in with this Beauty Blender again, and it still has a lot of product on it. So I just start from here and kind of make sure that's straight cut. And then I go in with my powder one that still has powder on it, and then that one like lightens it and make sure you can actually see what I did. I go back in with my Anastasia bronzer again. This little brush by Estee Lauder looks like this. And this is how I do my nose contour. My nose always runs when I do my makeup. I think it's because of my septum piercing. It's not doing it as bad today, but usually this whole part of my makeup will come off, so it's kind of hard. But I just start off down here. I kind of go a little more up on the sides in like a circular shape. You see? I get a little more and I make it kind of flat. And then I just do like a circle top. And it's supposed to be dark because after this I like blend it out way more. So then there's still product on the brush, and since I'm gonna be blending, it's gonna like come off a lot. So I just start on the sides. So then it all looks like that. And to make sure it's more blended, I get this brush and I kind of just blend the sides. It doesn't look blended on camera, but for the highlight, I'm gonna go in with my Carly Bible palette by BH Cosmetics. And I use these highlights like every day, but as you can see, I'm almost out of that one, and it's my favorite one. I don't know if BH Cosmetics, I looked, and it doesn't look like they make more highlighters like this. So if anyone knows, if they do, if there's any highlighters like with a similar formula, let me know, because these are my favorite highlighters that I've ever used. So I take the white one and I just use my pointer finger. Pointer finger, right? Yeah. And then I start with the tip, and then I just do a little line right here too. I use my fingers for my nose highlight because I feel like that makes it the brightest. Usually the reason why people don't use their fingers, or one of the reasons, is because it's harder to like blend out. Or with my nose highlight, I don't really like to blend it out too much. I kind of like it to stand, or all stand like one place, you know? Make my nose look like an exclamation point. For my cheek highlight, I'm taking this little brush from Claire's, and I'm taking this shade and this shade and mixing them. After that, I take this brush. I don't know what brand it's from, it's just black. My cousin gave it to me. I'm taking the Anastasia Amarezzi highlight. And then since this brush is so big, I use this highlight with this to kind of blend out the highlight I just put on. And make sure it doesn't just look like a line, you know? I try to protect you. Sometimes, when I'm feeling fancy, I use my Naked Illuminated Urban Decay highlighter in the shade Luminous, and it just adds like a lot of sparkles. I like being sparkly. For the lipstick, I'm going to be taking my Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in the shade Dolly Danger. I overline my lips a lot, if you guys don't know. At first, I like to take off all the foundation from my lips. I've been asked a couple times if my lips are real. Yes, they are. If I did get them done, I wouldn't keep it a secret. So I just start in the middle. And then I'm going to go in with this peach Tony Moly Mini Peach Lip Balm. And I'm just going to use this to blend it out. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with my NYX Duo Chromatic Lip Gloss, Shimmer Lip Gloss, in the shade Spring It On. Pretty sure that's everything. So, this is how I do my base makeup for like pretty much every look. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I'll be back eventually. Who knows how long it'll take me to make another video, but I'll be back eventually. Yeah. Subscribe if you liked. Thank you.